Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So Oklahoma's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Throwing up play action. Looking deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offense coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep them.
They pressure him and sack him and be tackled inside the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So NC State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or then check him out. NC State now operating in the red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game. Touchdown, North Carolina State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He's missed the PAT. Wow.
That keeps the score. NC State 6, Oklahoma 0.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First and goal. Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Spins away from defenders. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down and more, he's still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes their block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. The sure hands. It's Montgomery. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Tiny space at the 20. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. NC State comes to the line quickly. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McIntyre. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You know, that passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Nice grab. It's Gibson. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Sooners are on the move here.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many.
Here he goes. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
What's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So far, it's NC State on top, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
NC State 20, Oklahoma 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here comes a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A quick throw out left, complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
27, Oklahoma 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The shotgun handoff here. Has the first down and more. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered.
First down
all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch.
Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, NC State.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll field it close to midfield. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Scott. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Crucial third down play coming up.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Halftime. They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Gets made all the way down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Caught over the middle. It's Scott. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the plus 27. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Ball handed off. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. They'll punt it away for the fourth time today. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes the grab. It's Hoffman. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Stays on his feet. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Try and muscle for the first down. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. NC State needs to convert this fourth down. And the tailback's got it again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Great cut there. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Crosses. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped him right at the 24.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's stopped. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. goes into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFB victory. Let's get back to the final period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Enough for a first down at the 37.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw.
It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Tight end goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And they'll give it to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Working clock with the ground game.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like NC State will have the 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's found some room at the 45. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Sooners begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Straight down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. The He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, NC State.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. looking for a late deep shot.
Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.